little green beret. Elphaba has lied about autism, has lied about the amount of money she gets. She claims she's homeless but bought a £127 dress to make herself look like a lettuce. So that's Elphaba. Lied about Tourette's. Lied about SA but has actually SA'd someone that's currently going through the courts. Then we have CLA, Chelsea Lee Art. We love her. She's the one who has a go at everyone in restaurants so that she doesn't have to pay for things. It says that she's a millionaire but has now got a GoFundMe to start up her own business. And then in the Groot shirt with about 5 teeth and ginger hair, that is Tara Atfield. She, how do I put this? She put her tongue in her child's mouth during a kiss because she thought it was funny. She now has her children taken away from her and she begs on TikTok for money to buy takeaways and stuff, even though she goes and gets her nails done, she's on the packet and she's on the broccoli. Then we have the marvellous Madam Mim. That is Annette. She said that cancer wasn't as bad as ME. She cried, she pretended to cry on one of her videos saying that the trolls have won and she's not coming back to TikTok. And then 2 days later, she had to come back to TikTok to do a video because apparently she scammed someone out of £5,000. Then the black and white guy, he is Jordan. No, he's not. I went to school with Jordan Horton. Sorry. Here's James Horton. He lied about having cancer. And then next to James, we have Tubes McGee, who accentuates all of her illnesses, needs gifts from money to buy all of her medical equipment on eBay, and has lied about being paralysed from the waist down. So that's who these people are. Thank you for the likes, I appreciate it. What's with the water noise? It's bacon cooking. I'm doing a carbonara, sorry. Sorry. While that's cooking, I can actually probably go into the lounge for a bit, just whilst that's browning off. So yeah, that's who these people are. If anyone, wouldn't you get help from the NHS if you needed medical apparatus? Yeah, if you needed it, it would be sent to you all from the NHS. Yeah, 100%. Have you seen the latest photos of Kiki that were debunked yesterday? No, I haven't, Observer. All these people need banned permanently off the app. I agree. How do we get TikTok to take them down? Unfortunately, because these people make so much money, because they manipulate people into feeling sorry for them, they get gifts, and TikTok get a share of those gifts, and therefore TikTok is making money, so they won't take them down, which is awful. Oh, and I have a violation warning. Of course I do. Of course I do. What's the difference between these guys and Miss Red? So Miss Red has owned up to what she's done. Miss Red has apologised for what she's done. So has Evil Queen. And love them or hate them, they are who they are. And they do things, but then they apologise for it. You know, they know who they are. They know what they're doing. Where's Mr. Flip Flop? One of the worst here. Who's Mr. Flip Flop? Oh, Mr. TikTok UK official. Yeah, I should have put Paul Breach up here as well, actually. Why he's wearing teenage clothes at the moment, I don't know. So, what ones have apologised? because Annette only apologised for how she worded it when she said that ME was worse than cancer. I just think these people need to give their head a little bit of a wobble, maybe. I don't know. Annette has not apologised, she makes excuses. Yeah, I agree. I'm sick reporting class CLA and flip-flop, but I get the violations. Yep, ME is not worse than cancer. On what planet exactly? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hi, Aaron. How are you doing? What is ME? I don't know what it stands for, but it's the same as CFS, which is chronic fatigue syndrome. In the 80s, it used to be called yuppie flu. I think Delulu apologises, but she has done so much, it's hard to keep up. That's very true. I have ME. My mum has cancer. Cancer is far worse. Yeah, I get that a lot. It's lasyitis. It's diabetes. People with cancer go through so much to try to survive it. It's very true. I went through quite a bit to try and survive. CLA accepted someone's universal credit. What, she claimed someone else's universal credit? What do you mean? Who's the guy in the bottom left? That's Cancer McGee. His name's James Horton. He lied about having stage 2 or 4 bowel cancer that metastasised to his lungs. Now, I say 2 or 4 because in one video it said he had stage 4 and then in another video it said he had stage 2. So who knows? Who knows? But in just 8 rounds of chemo, he was cured in 8 weeks. And that's not how chemo works. You don't have 8 lots of chemo in 8 weeks. Yeah, it's all a little bit sketchy. It really is. Now, you can do your own research on these people, obviously. But I've done my research on these people. And it's not the one. It's not the one. I don't know how these people still have all these gifters. Top left name, Elphaba. Oh no, top left name, Delusive Angie. Sorry, I don't know my left from my right. It's a little bit confusing for me. Let's get Hugo in. Oh no, Hugo's not coming in. And Delusive Angie is an alcoholic who lives with their mum. And, yeah. Hang on a minute. Stop touching my bacon!
Well, it's burning to the pan.
It's not burning.
It was. I could feel it. I can scrape it all off,
That's not burnt, that's just brown.
Yeah, I caught it before it was burning. I could smell it.
It's not burnt. Go away. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before.
Okay.
Get on my kitchen.
You open the kitchen window.
I can't top one's open. I can't reach to close that.
That's fine.
When it needs to be closed. Oh, hello. Are you nearly done with work? Oh, okay. Where's the sketty? I got it. Oh, sorry about that. You see, I don't know much about Pearl. I don't know if Pearl is a good person or a bad person or what's going on with that. That Annette has nothing wrong with her. Well, a lot of people say that. I'd love to come in one of your lives. You can come in my live now if you want. Cheese grater. There you go. Cooking stream with Maggie. I don't know if you want to watch me cook. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can I just get your age?
Yeah, I'm 32.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, basically, I saw one of your lives one day about Annette and the fact that she was saying that, like, ME was worse than cancer, and that kind of really boiled my blood because, obviously, my mum had cancer, but she's okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
And it just when I saw her talking about it, and she was saying that ME was worse, and like da da da. ME is not worse. ME is definitely not worse. There is some stuff out there that can help people with ME, but people with cancer, there's different treatments and different things that they go through. They get the brunt end of all these treatments.
Yeah, it's shit. I mean, I've been through cancer myself, and luckily I'm okay. But it is awful. I've never had ME, so I can't really say if it's worse or not. But I know the struggles that I went through.
Exactly. That's one thing that really kind of irked me because when I've seen stuff on TV about all the things that people with cancer go through, and I was just like, on what planet is ME worse?
Yeah, it's a question that has tainted us all. It really is. I mean, where she read it from was from a magazine, and it was a lady, and it was her own opinion. Like she said that she was living with ME, and that she also had cancer, and that her cancer treatment was a lot easier and quicker, but ME stays with you for life. So that's what Annette was reading from. But when Annette did the video, it was this is fact, not opinion. And so yeah. Anyway, Hugo.
Hello.
Hello. So I have been told by a few people that I need to be a little bit careful of you because you are up Annette's arse.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I went in the box with her once and told her exactly what I thought of her. That's exactly what I've done. I've been on one of her lives, but I don't condone anything she's doing on this app. I'm more with Jack. Like what I do is I got in the box and was very comical about it, and she wasn't really getting it. But no, like I really don't condone her behaviour at all. But I'm more here for Alpha Bar right now, to be honest.
Hugo.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Are you the guy that bumped into Alpha Bar in Primark?
Yeah, that's me. So that's why.
I thought it was you. I recognise your voice.
So Maggie, I'm the one that and I don't want to say this and sound really big-headed because that's not my intention with what I'm about to say. So I feel like I'm probably the only person that's actually gone up to Alpha Bar in person, stood up to what everyone is actually thinking on this app. So for those of the people that don't know, I was in Primark in Manchester on Market Street. I worked at that Primark for 8 years. So I was on the homeware department just talking to ex-colleagues because I obviously still shopping there because I live in Manchester. Anyway, instead of going around the houses, a colleague came up to me, an ex-colleague, and went, "You'll never get food on the ground floor." So I said, "Who?" So they said, "Alpha Bar." So I ran down the escalator, seeing Alpha Bar, and I was like dead calm and relaxed at first, and I was like, "Yeah, hi, how are you?" And she's like, "Oh my god, like who are you?" I was like, "I'm Hugo, I'm on TikTok, like I do funny videos and do funny lives and stuff." And she was like, "That's amazing." And then I just like literally lost my shit and was like, "Get a job, like stop being on the app begging." But like I'm not, I told Alpha Bar exactly what everyone was thinking on this app, that she needs to come on for a bit, sort her mental health out, get a job, and stop being on a live all day begging for gifts and thinking defying gravity 20 million times a day. But where I'm going with this is, I've got a lot of trans friends, and the real reason why Alpha Bar left Manchester is because the gay community, Canal Street, she's completely barred from going down there now because of what she's doing on this app is an embarrassment to the trans community.
That's fair enough. I'd ban her as well.
Yeah, I saw that video. I actually didn't realise you was working that day though, because I thought you was in your normal clothes. I didn't see you in your uniform.
Without being rude, Lewis, I said I used to work at that Primark. I don't anymore. So obviously I went in as a customer, and ex-colleagues were coming up to me saying Alpha Bar was on the ground floor. And because obviously I've worked with them for 8 years, they know I'm quite opinionated, but I'm funny with it. So I ran down the escalator. It was freezing cold. It was the beginning of January that happened this year. So it was like full on middle of winter, was freezing. I had a woolly hat on and a coat. And I went up to her, and because I never misgender her. She wants to identify as a woman, and that's fine. I identify as a washing machine because my head's always in a spin, but that's my choice at the end of the day. But jokes aside, I've told her many a times, and I've told people on this app that the money she was getting in gifts, I've done my research as well, Maggie and Louis and everyone else, Lewis, that everyone else that's on this live right now. So you can go to Harley Street in London, you can have a psychiatrist assessment, and £900 it is, and at the end of that 2-hour session, you will be, if you can prove that you want to start your gender journey, then after 2 hours of paying that £900 if you go private. Now, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with the NHS. What I'm trying to justify is that Alpha Bar on this app day in, day out, singing Defying Gravity and burping and doing the scratch and sniff and whatever else she's doing on this app, right? She's had more than enough opportunities to go to Harley Street, pay for the £900 to have her gender journey started, but instead she's spending it on designer handbags, takeaways and stuff. So, and then 1 minute she said she's trans, then she said she's a drag queen. I'll never misgender someone, but I have trans friends. I dress up myself. I do drag down Canal Street. I call myself Charlotte. Right, my drag name is Charlotte McQueenie. My real name Hugo McQueenie. Right, and basically where I'm going with this is Alpha Bar is an embarrassment, in my opinion, which I'm very much allowed as a 36-year-old gay man myself. Alpha Bar is an embarrassment to the gay community and the trans community, and that is why she's left Manchester, because she's done what she's done and lied about so many things. And that's all I have to say, really, Maggie.
Oh, that's fair enough. Thank you for coming up. I'm going to go to Jen.
Hiya.
Hiya.
I was calm up to 5 minutes ago, but I just raised one of a comment that came in there. I don't know whether you saw it or not, Pet. Gabs, Gabz, and she said that there's on about the Luna or whatever she's fucking called. There's no, this Gabs put in a statement that there's no such thing as ME, and there's no test for it.
I don't think there's a neurological test for it, isn't there?
Yeah. I'm rightly fucking irked now, I can tell you. I was calm 20 minutes ago. I'm not anymore. And she then commented on fibromyalgia, which I'm suffering with 16 years. And because there's no, there's no blood test that you can get done for it, but there is ways of determining. And she says she's a nurse for 30 years. There is ways of determining whether you have fibromyalgia or not, that maybe she'd want to go look up for herself before she passes fucking comment on
Can I
someone.
say something about this so-called nurse in the comments? You are everything that is wrong with our healthcare system, everything that is wrong with it.
She's really after arcing me now, I can tell you, because as I said, I 16 years I have fibro, and come walk in my shoes for a week on and tell me that CFS is not real, and now my daughter has been diagnosed with it at 26 years of age, and she's confined to her house at the moment. She's so sick with it. So whoever this Gabs is, I suggest that she either goes
Gets a
back
new
and
job.
fucking reads up on her fucking medical. Now Emmy is real and is so fibromyalgia. Thank you, whoever, Anya. And it is an awful condition. But she is really after arcing me now, and she thinks because she's a nurse that she knows what.
Let me guess, she did a 20-minute session on ME in med school.
Oh.
I've lived with it for 10 years.
Can I just really quickly say something about this? That's why I just popped up. I'm 23 and I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia. You might be a nurse, but there ain't, like, what?
Yeah.
Until you live with it
Yes, love.
and go through it, like you've all said, you don't
Yeah.
know
She's got like 17
at all.
followers.
It's
Sorry,
horrific.
she's got
It's
like
a horrific
17
condition.
followers. I think she's a troll, guys.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's got like 17 followers, and
Probably,
how
but
do we
I'll
know
tell
she's
you
a
now, there's
nurse?
plenty of people in the healthcare.
Which I
There's
don't
a lot-
know. That's what she put up in the
actually
comments. Someone
Yeah.
questioned her, and she said she was a nurse for 30 years.
Yeah. Does anybody here actually have ME?
I
I'm
have
just
it, but
curious.
there's a
I
slight
do.
symptom
I've
of
got
an-
ME.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it comes with fibro. So yeah, not so much. Yeah, we call it CFS, which is
Yeah.
chronic fatigue syndrome.
And what do you
And
think of how Annette describes it and stuff?
Oh, she's milking it.
I don't. To be honest with you, I kind of gave up listening to her. I don't. It is like you could literally sleep for 24 hours
Yeah.
and wake up exhausted. And it doesn't. I know it doesn't make sense to a lot of people, and I understand that. And a lot of you can lose a lot of friends. You can lose family members because of it, because they don't understand. It's not something that you can physically see or physically, But
There are literally so many people that have starved to death because they've been too exhausted to eat.
yeah, you literally
Wow.
can't lift your head off the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like you've gone 10 rounds with Mike Tyson.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's-
totally understand that. But the thing that gets me with Annette is, say her condition is as terrible as she's saying. I'm not discrediting that. It's the fact that the videos that she puts online, she puts it with this sad music and, all of this and so on. And it just makes me feel like she's trying to push this whole sad narrative. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah, without a doubt.
So I don't like it. Just leaves me with like an icky feeling,
Without a doubt, like,
Can I just say something? I suffer from polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I have done since I was diagnosed when I was 15.
So do
I also
I.
had endometriosis. I also have chronic pain fatigue, and she has done absolutely nothing for the Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome Society. It's with her growing her beard, that people with PCOS, that is one of the most, for a woman, degrading things to have is to have a beard. It takes away your femininity. Sorry, I can't speak properly very well.
That's all
It
right.
really riled me up. She has taken away. She grows the beard to show people what it's like. I understand that, and yes, I do have to shave daily. I can't use any other treatments. I have to shave, but I have it really, really bad. I've got a deeper voice because I'm a woman. and I have COPD, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it is no joke. She makes it out that it's just shave your face and everything. It really does. Because of my problems, I was not able to get pregnant very easily. I ended up having to have, a lot of ladies know that you are problem with your weight, problem with, even if you're thin, you can still get this horrible crippling, because with it comes endometriosis, where you get so much pain, you can't move. You're in so much agony, you can't move. With the chronic pain, I get it. You're so tired all the time as well. And she just has done nothing. And then for her to turn around and say that ME is worse than cancer, no way, lady. You have seriously got your
Is she gone? I saw a video where she said she was leaving TikTok. Is she gone? Or
she's leaving? She's gone. But the thing going round is she's moved house. And what they're saying is she doesn't have internet on her mobile phone, so she's left. That's what they're saying. They're saying that she's left to go and move house, but she's done this, I'm leaving because of everything that's gone wrong. But she's also going to she's going to do it. Oh, the bullies haven't won, I'm come back. I guarantee you that's what she's going to do in a week.
Yeah.
She was back 2 days ago because someone's accused her of stealing $5,000.
Yeah. Something bad happened and she'll be back. If she's running short on cash, she'll be back. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that, the people out there that do stuff, and she's hurt people with her words. And, I'm one of them. And unfortunately, I do videos. I don't put sad music behind. I tell it how it is. And I don't put sad music behind mine. And I like to motivate people, not put downer on it all the time like she does. So there you go, guys. I just thought I'd let you know my opinion. Thank you, Maggie, for letting me join your box.
Thank you, Tracy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Tracy.
Get back to the $5,000 thing, Maggie.
Yeah, so Annette set up or said that she was going to do a charity thing for Ukraine, right? And I'm not sure if it's true. I'm just going off what I've seen online, okay? So I'm not saying that this is true or anything. But this girl gave Annette $5,000 and said, could you please send me receipts of you sending it to Ukraine? And Annette was like, yeah, no worries, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this girl never got the receipts. And she doesn't know if the money has actually gone to the charity or if it lined Annette's pockets or anything.
Jesus.
Annette won't talk to her anymore.
Of course she won't. Well, that kind of answers your question then, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's guilty, doesn't it?
Of course. I mean, if she had receipts, the first thing you would do was produce them. I'd fucking blow them up and put them, on the phone straight away if you had a receipt. So if she's not speaking to the girl, first off, don't get me wrong, but whoever the poor girl was, $5,000, seriously, to someone you don't know, seriously. But, an expensive lesson learned. But obviously, this Leona one then didn't send it to the Ukraine, because if she did, she'd come with receipts, and she hasn't. So that kind of answers the question for me.
Yeah, again, I have to be careful because obviously my life.
Oh yeah.
But that is the story. Yes, and there are messages between this Molly girl and Annette. Like they're on the video, you can see it. But yes, she came back and she was like, I've never stolen off of anyone. This is a troll.
Oh my God.
So, yeah.
She's a very clever woman, Annette, She's very manipulative.
She's conniving. She's very conniving. And to be a conniving person, you have to be very intelligent.
You do, and she
Yeah,
forgets all of her
absolutely.
life.
Yeah, but the only thing is, also to be a good liar, you need a very good memory, which
Yeah.
she doesn't
Yeah.
seem to have. You
I
know,
think
so-
she'd be them, you know, and actually lives them out. You know what I mean?
Right, guys, I've got my dinner, so I'm going to have to go. But thank you so much for coming up and talking. I appreciate it.
Cheers. Enjoy your dinner, Maggie.
Take care.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.